Hear the music.
Mhm. There it is.
It's the Bright Ideas Sports Show starring me, Kevin Washington,
And your boy Marcus Collins. What's happening, y'all?
coming at y'all
Kev, I don't know if
live.
we streaming. Are we streaming?
Yeah, we think
I
we
don't
are.
see us on the platform.
You don't?
Mm-mm.
Oh, there it is. Is it live? Nope. It ain't live. Hold on a second. Okay, so let me go to restream. I don't understand why it wouldn't be streaming. Saying we live. Yeah, it's live. For a minute and 6 seconds. That's weird.
Yeah.
Let's do something. Let's stop it. Oh, I see what happened. The API connection didn't. I'm reconnecting right now. I'm gonna stop this.
All right.
It's the Bright Ideas Sports Show starring me, Kevin Washington, and
And your boy Marcus Collins. What's happening, y'all?
what's going on, man? It's good to hear everybody.
Man,
First thing I want to
good to be
ask:
here, man.
are we echoing? That's the first thing I'd love to know. Are we echoing? Nothing.
Sound good to me.
Okay, well we good. That's good to go. So
Yeah.
it's been 2 weeks. We hadn't done anything. We've been kind of grasping how this is gonna go.
Yeah, this situation had us a little bit of discombobulated the past couple of weeks, and unfortunately, this is maybe our new norm for a little while here.
Yeah. I don't know about you, Marcus. I still got to go to work, but have you been still going to work?
Yes, sir. I've been still going to work, man.
Yeah. Nothing changed for the
You know,
front line. Nothing.
nah, just out here in these streets in danger.
Yeah.
That's all.
What- I'm trying to tell you, bro. I mean, I get so tired. I mean, it's good, but you get so tired of changing your mask and putting on a new gown. It's a lot. It's a lot.
It's a lot, man. It's a lot. It's a lot. A lot of precautions got to be taken with dealing with this, man.
Yeah, what you been doing to pass time?
Man, watching Narcos.
The Mexican one?
Yeah, the Mexican one. Working out.
You got to be sober to watch that one.
Yeah, you got to read. So.
you gotta be sober.
You gotta read.
I mean,
you gotta read, dog.
Man, that's rough. It's
good though. It's good.
It is.
Though.
I watched a little bit of it, and
it's pretty good.
It's pretty good. I don't know. I've been watching Sanford and Son, the Thundercats, stuff that I hadn't seen in a while. I just got this little TV service, and I've been watching. I mean, they got all the. I've been watching Golden Girls, Amen. Like, I hadn't caught up. I'm not a series watcher anymore, so I don't even know what the hell to watch. So that's just kind of how it goes.
But man, I'm intrigued with the progression of the virus, man. To be honest with you,
yeah.
I've been watching a lot of news, reading a lot of news, man. So it's been interesting, checking out how it's progressing, man. And like I tell people, you just look at what's happening in Italy and Spain and France and the UK.
Mm-hmm.
You see what's coming our way, brother.
So just speaking on that, I mean, we, as y'all know, we talking about coronavirus and that pandemic that's going on. It's a lot of lives affected. It's a lot of people not taking it serious. I don't know if you saw the shots from Miami, man. And the kids down there they don't care. They don't care.
Right. Straight, the transmission of disease. Here is a classic case. They're going to be talking about them in history books, man. Like it was a pandemic. They went to the beach, and 90% of them had the coronavirus. You know what I'm saying?
The thing is, yeah, you're young. Yeah, you can get past with it. It's your grandma. I mean, if you go and look at the deaths, CNN put it up yesterday, 60 and up. That's who was dying. Every now and then you saw like maybe a 40-year-old down in New Orleans, but
no, the 18 to 59-year-olds now going on ventilators, bro.
And it's not enough ventilators, y'all. I know. I work in the hospital.
Hey.
I mean,
masks running out.
That's all we've been talking about. Like, how can you handle that? Like, how can you? And it's impossible.
And
that's what you're trying to avoid.
Get sick.
That's what you're trying to avoid.
You don't want to get sick, bro.
I had a video from somebody that it's on. His name's Casey Stokes. He works with me. I know Casey probably be like, "Why are you putting my stuff up?" But I'm sure he wants us to follow. And it's just a video of him explaining why it's important to not do what everybody's doing, which is.
Everyone, it's Casey.
Whoops, sorry. That's sorry.
And I'm here with.
I'm sorry. Let me put it up. Put pause on there. But yeah, just showing you the effects in the most basic way to explain it. I mean, there's no other way to explain it, right? But a lot of people want to know what the. Oops, sorry. Hold on a sec. And you can follow this guy on. All right, I'm going to pull it up right quick. Hold on a second. We got Casey coming up on the line. All right. Here we go. Cutting to it.
All right.
Here we go.
Hey everyone, it's Casey, your neighborhood nurse, and I'm here with a public service announcement. Welcome to Bowdoin County Memorial Hospital. Bowdoin County Memorial Hospital has 4 beds, and they're routinely full. We have Nurse Tricia, and Dr. Hosker. That is all we have working at Bowdoin County Memorial Hospital because it's only a 4-bed facility out in the middle of nowhere with a population of around 25 people. Princess Moana shows up to give a speech. The whole community comes to see it. She's carrying the coronavirus with her. And she's about to infect the whole population of Bowdoin County. Princess Moana gives a 20-minute speech. She shakes hands, she hugs. Moana drives off into the next community. 4 to 5 days later, 15 people come down with flu-like symptoms. Based off the data we know, 9 people are going to be okay. They're going to treat themselves at home. It's the other 6 we're worried about, and they all run to Bowdoin County Hospital for treatment. These 5 require life-saving medical treatment. They're going to show the most severe symptoms of this disease. But as you remember, Bowdoin County Hospital is small. It only has 4 beds, and it's full most of the time, and only 1 nurse and 1 doctor. So where do these 6 guys go for treatment? They could go to the next town, but Juana's been over there too, so their hospital's full too. So chances are, these 6 people are not going to be able to find good medical care because all their resources are taken. So we're not doing this out of fear of the virus itself. We're doing it out of fear of not having the available resources to take care of those who truly need it. I'm not asking you to lock yourself in your house, throw away the key, and not come out in the daylight for the next 2 weeks. We're asking you just to be smart, to isolate yourself, to distance yourself from large groups. That's why they're all being canceled. That's why there's no church. That's why the attractions are canceling. Six Flags, Stone Mountain, all that, they're all closing. Because we want to limit the amount of people that conjugate together, therefore decreasing the spread of the virus, and therefore not putting a strain on our limited medical resources in the community. Remember, we're not doing this for ourselves. We're doing it for the vulnerable members of the population, our grandmothers, our mothers, our great-grandmothers, our little children that have pre-existing medical conditions. Those are the ones that this is going to affect bad. And if they all make a rush on healthcare resources, they may not be able to get the life-saving treatment they need.
So, as you see, that's a pretty good video. Just trying to break it down into simple. Sorry. sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, so as you see, that's a pretty good video to explain kind of, what's going on out here in the simplest way of why you should protect yourself. Social distancing, it sucks. I mean, we're naturally social people. I mean, it's hard.
Yeah, it is. It's a hard thing to do, but you got to stop paying attention to some of this misinformation on the internet, man. I've been getting a lot of different things talking about, if you hold your breath for 10 seconds and don't cough, you don't have it. I'm like, these things got to stop, man. People relying on wrong information.
Yeah, man. It's a lot of stuff to read, but I mean, you got to be able to be smart. I mean, the easiest thing, stay away from people. I mean, you got to get necessities. You got to go get groceries. You got to, like church been online. Don't need to be going to church. Like, that's right. Just too many people, because if one of those persons, I mean, just think about it, out of a church crowd, you get 100 people infected and then they go back into their regular world, that's going to increase it exponentially. So
Did you read about the church in Baton Rouge that had church with 300 people this Sunday?
Oh yeah, but he said he didn't care.
Yeah.
I mean, you got these guys, man. I mean, I'm not saying a religious zealot or something like that. Yeah, I mean, you want to pray and hope God protects you, but also you gotta know God made it and it still works.
That's right.
So,
that's right.
You say,
that's
yeah,
right.
He want to protect you from it, but at the same time, you gotta be better than that. So, just speaking on just today, Sean Payton, who we got? Sean Payton, added to the list. 2 Lakers. They haven't
2
said.
Lakers.
Today when I was at Kroger, I had to get out of the house to go buy something to eat because the milk was getting low, and I heard a guy in the parking lot. It's an Asian gentleman. I want to say he might have owned or works at the dry cleaning right next to the Kroger. And I just heard this guy, I just heard, go back to your country with your disease. I was like, what? Like, wow. People, this disease does not, it's no need for that. Yes, it might have originated in China, but at the same time, these are American people. They live in here. They're here legally. You can't do that. And the guy was young, and the guy that said it to him was older, and he looked almost Middle Eastern. So that was weird, to see that interaction. But I mean, people.
Well, psychologists say that a lot of people feel like they're out of control, and they want to do the blame game because it feels like it gives them some control over who to blame for this when there's no one to blame.
Yeah.
And we have to be real careful with that and understand that this is, a part of the earth and world that we live in, and that, these things are going to happen from time to time. This is the first pandemic we've seen, but our reaction, I saw this months ago that this was going to actually be the reaction that we see now. And I keep telling people, this is only the beginning. We just started this journey, and who knows how long it's going to last.
Yeah. I see summer canceled, and I don't know about y'all. I used to teach 8th grade for maybe I think I was a sub fresh out of college. And then the second year I was teaching 8th grade. This homeschool, you can keep it. It is killing me. Oh my God. So from 9 to 12:30, I'm sitting with a 3-year-old who has an attention span as closest to his dad. My attention span is short, but oh my God, man.
Hey, bro, you better get them colors together.
Teachers, when you guys need a platform for your for anytime you're talking about a raise, any of that stuff, Bright Ideas is gonna be there with you. I'm gonna be marching for y'all raises because what y'all do is invaluable. Thank you for babysitting our kids first off, and then having the patience to teach them. Because Kai,
see, a lot of y'all miss y'all break going to work. That's your break, going to work and being around adults all day, and all that's changed. You ain't getting no break. You have to.
No, bro.
You have to steal away or something.
When she said we had a 10-minute break, we literally ran outside, ran in place, and came back in to sit down because I'm like, this clown need to sit down. So, man,
man.
Bro. No night,
Corona
Mark.
has really.
No night, Mark. I feel you.
Has changed the way we live, brother.
It is, and it's just a lot, bro. It's a lot. I tip my hat to any of the parents that do this on purpose. Like, hey, I want to be a homeschool parent. I tip my hat to y'all too, because you got to be together. You got to be together for that.
Yeah, brother. Yeah, you got to have it together.
Like, that ain't for play.
Yeah.
That is not for play.
That's right. Not for the weak at heart.
Nah, not at all. But we do still have sports, but most sports have been canceled. There's the cancel.
Man,
I watched dodgeball, Marcus, the other day. Like, and I was into it. Like, come on, hit him. Hit him. Man. I've been debating getting back on the game, man. I've been looking at
me too, man.
I've been like, man, I'm about to start playing Madden again. But
me too, bro. That's exactly what I said.
Something, bro. We got to do
everything. Canceled. Everything canceled.
The complete NCAA season's gone. NBA may come back, and they need to come back with an abridged version. What do you think?
I don't know if they really can come back and play any regular season games. I can see them coming back and playing the playoffs.
Yeah, just starting the playoffs.
Making that happen. Just start the playoffs.
Hawks, I want my tickets back. My money back.
I know you do.
I purchased. That's 7 games. I need my tickets back. So we'll be talking.
They ain't refund nothing.
Nah, nothing. But we're going to find out. We got Gail Washington on it. Baseball's been pushed back. But I think they said
8
June,
weeks.
8 weeks. Yeah, June.
8
hockey.
Weeks. Yeah.
Hockey sent the players back home. They gave them permission to fly back home because most of those guys are from cold weather countries, so they're going back.
Right.
NASCAR, maybe it's for the
cancel a month.
Maybe it's for the pit crew because they're together.
Yeah, that too. That in the close quarters of all the
fans,
drivers and stuff. Yeah,
and the fans.
It's close. Yeah.
The Masters is canceled. Augusta, they got enough money, but at the same time, that's their signature.
They losing a lot of money.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
And I wanted to try to go, so I hope they don't cancel the PGA and at least.
No, that's real.
Because I've already put in dibs for 2 days. Yes. And Marcus, your beloved wrestling. Your beloved wrestling is canceled.
Oh man, I know, man.
Wrestling.
It's crazy, dog.
Yo, wrestling.
It was supposed to be Stone Cold Day 316 the other night, man.
Oh my goodness. But
that would have brought back so many memories.
You don't realize how important sports are to you until they're gone.
Right,
like, man. It was a great pastime, man. Like, I can't even tell Kyle, like, hold on, wait till this game go off.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
gotta go find something
Yeah.
to do. But
And
yesterday
really,
came.
it's putting in jeopardy. It's
Mhm.
putting in jeopardy the NFL and college football as well. Corona is.
It's encroaching upon it. I think summer's gone. Like you can't really go nowhere for summer. Like this thing gotta come down exponentially to get everybody back in the right direction. But we'll see.
Right.
So trade deadline came, and trade deadline is here. Free agency period has started. What you got?
Yes, sir.
What you got? What you
Man, I
think
got
so
a
far?
long list, man.
We live in Atlanta,
So,
so I'm gonna go ahead and go to the home team. Just go and go to the home team.
Okay.
Big moves,
Well,
big moves. Home team. What you got?
We got rid of a lot of salary because we were up against the cap. And we knew Hooper was going to walk because we weren't going to offer him $10 million to catch a football. We got Julio. So those cuts all made sense to me. It was money, and, we need to make a Freeman to me, man. Since those concussions, he hadn't been the same running back. And I agree with that. Trufant hadn't really lived up to the hype of being a shutdown corner. He got all that money a couple of years ago. He had to go. But I think the signing of Fowler should help the pass rush. We'll have to see about that. And Hurst, I think he's just going to be a serviceable tight end. Matt Ryan always need that
check down
escape
slot.
Yeah. So he'll do that. He's not going to run you an 80-yarder, but he'll catch you one or two.
Yeah, he will. I mean, I think he's Hurst. I mean, you really don't know who's the good tight end up there. I mean, the guy last year got all the passes, maybe because he got a hot start with him. But man, you don't really know what you was gonna get.
Well, I think Hurst is a solid blocker and an underrated pass catcher. Like I said, Matt Ryan loves the tight end, so we'll get to see what kind of tight end he is. But I think it's a pretty good replacement for what we had with Hooper. I mean, Hooper was just a man of opportunity. I mean, Matt Ryan liked to throw to the tight end. I'm not going to say
we didn't really
dynamic.
have nothing going on, so
right. He ain't no Gronk or nothing.
He got to thank Matt Ryan for getting him that money, though. Ooh, he got to thank him.
Yeah, he does.
Matt
really
Ryan got
does.
him that money, man.
I agree.
So
I agree.
What do you think? So Fowler, we got that defensive end, we got Tack McKinley, and we got our big boy in the middle, taking the pressure off the cornerbacks. That's what we needed.
Right.
I mean, push up the middle,
but
pinch the edge.
But I think they need the Falcons need a rotation of guys. These guys can't play every down. They not built for that no more. You need a good rotation. And that's been my problem. If you look at preseason, we always suck in preseason because we don't have any good number 2s or number 3s. So
yeah, but maybe they
really
look
need
at the draft.
Hopefully.
I mean,
I saw a lot of projections out there for it, but we'll have to see about that.
Yeah, well, I like it, and then I just heard today, Todd Gurley said that he wants to play only for the Dolphins or the Falcons. What do you think about that as a replacement for Freeman? Yeah. Gurley said that today. Bleacher Report this afternoon. That's his preferred choices.
Only problem is he's not going to get that money if he comes to the Falcons and the Dolphins.
They still
I don't
owe
know
him
if they
$7
want to
million.
invest that money.
They still owe him $7 million.
They cut him, though. They cut him.
Yeah. But don't they still have to pay that $7? That's a $7 million cap hit.
For them, not for the new team.
Yeah.
I mean, unless he going to sign for a discount.
Yeah. So you'd just rather pass on that too, huh?
Yeah, man. I just think you can get some ego runners for cheap. You know what I mean?
I was looking at the Bleacher Report comments on the bottom. The guy was like, running backs are like a boat. The second day after you got it is the worst day of your life. The first day that you get rid of it is the best day of your life.
Exactly. And you can see the trend, man. I mean, look at Henry. I mean, they decided to franchise tag him. I think the Titans ain't interested in paying him a whole lot of money. You know what I mean? He been toting that thing. He been got a lot of miles on him. So you can get these young guys in a system that can get you, 800, 1,200 yards, and you straight.
Yeah, that's good. That's what I mean. Committee is the only way to do it anyway now, to keep a running back fresh.
That's right.
I mean, for me
Keep it
personally,
fresh.
I would want to be in that situation so I can play, maybe get me 2 contracts out of it. You know what I'm saying? You see Dion.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
we just gonna keep going. So the Falcons, I think they're doing stuff that we wanted to happen. It's a guy at work, your pet Scott. He said he would have got rid of Julio and got some picks. What you think?
See, you need that. You need a Julio on your team because Julio can carry it for the whole game, and you got to have one. You can't replace receivers, bro. I'm sorry, you just can't do it.
Yeah,
You can't do it. I would trade Matt Ryan and get some picks. How about that?
Yeah. Would you like? How do you like the idea of people throwing around Cam coming home?
No, thank you.
No.
Stay away. Stay away, Cam.
No. Shall
He
Michael
wouldn't be
Wilson?
no good, man.
Listen, Shall Michael Wilson we got a little group text and he said this, and I was like, hell no, we don't want him. I mean, nothing against
man.
Cam, but Matt Ryan barely get the ball there. Cam let the ball sail, so I'm good.
Sure
I'll
do.
pass. I'll
Nah,
pass.
I'm good. And he won't be no good in Atlanta.
No way, he sure won't. Sure will not. Back at home, got all these businesses, you know.
Boy.
Oh man, I can only imagine, you know. Woo, crazy.
Yeah, you know it.
Moving on
know
to
it.
another person in the conference. Saint fans, I want to apologize tonight. We have no slides about the Saints because y'all moves hadn't been really groundbreaking, but somebody got the hell out of there. They trying to tell me they gonna pay. They don't want Bridgewater, who went 5-0, who is proven to go with a gimmicky, gadgety quarterback. That's where it's all y'all's. But congratulations, Teddy, on getting your money. I know it's been a long journey. That was the freakest accident ever. But I remember when we got the message. I mean, on ESPN, he got hurt in non-contact drills in practice. We're like, what? And he's been grinding since, and I'm happy for the guy. He's going to play for Brandon's old coach, you know, Matt Rule from Temple to Baylor to now. So, what you think Cam gonna do, man?
Man, I don't even know if Cam got any suitors right now. I don't know, man. I still say, you know, Cam never got a fair shake, if you ask me. Being the freakish athlete that he is, I don't think the NFL gave him a fair chance. In Carolina, I can understand, man. You want to cut salary, you 30 years old, you know, you want to do what you need to do. But if I had to say where he might end up, might be a surprise, is what I'm saying.
So what teams
Patriots,
on your radar you think will want a Cam Newton?
Patriots, just because Bill Belichick is no nonsense. Cam had to cut all that out. I could still see the Chargers looking at him to pick him up. Those are you know, you would think of Jacksonville would need him with Minshew. I mean, Cam would definitely bring more players, but they trying to deconstruct their team. It's hard to call this one. I don't see anybody right now that would take Cam Newton, to be honest with you.
Yeah, it's a tough call. He's coming off rotator. The Liz Franks I can live with. It's the rotator cuff, man. Like,
yeah.
And I was just about to say that, Carlos, on our chat thing. One of the greatest Patriot fans. We're gonna get with him in a minute. We'll have him call in maybe and give us his sob story on life. But the Patriots, check down, short throw, throw it here every now and then, throw to the tight end. That's Cam Newton.
It is.
I mean, that's the kind of plays I would want my quarterback to have, with a bump shoulder, coming off of surgery, and he already know how to get it to the tight end. So I don't know. What you got?
I don't know. I hate Carolina did him like that, man. That sucks.
Yeah, man. It's not fun. It's not fun. I mean, he's a face of the franchise. You're right. I hate that they said, "Oh, we granted him permission." That's what pissed him off. Because he never said, he's been quiet.
I put him in there.
Even when all his people were quarterbacks and stuff. I mean, hey, but I don't think he's going to garner the money that he thinks he's going to get. What you think?
Nah, that's over with right now. He gonna have to. I equivalent his Drew Brees. He needs to come back and show that he still got it, and maybe somebody will find a home and give him some money.
I mean, if we was into a quarterback in Atlanta that was bridging to the next quarterback, I mean, Cam would be a ticket seller, don't you think?
I think so. But is he willing to sit back and cool out till his time come back around?
He's still a star.
You know?
You see how he dressed. He's a fancy, he's a snazzy dresser. So he goes to Fashion Week. So he's still a star, so he wants the money. But 15-1 a couple of years ago, that was a great season. But when the linebacker, what's his name, that just retired from his team?
Kuechly.
Luke Kuechly. When he left, I was like, that's going to start the trend for them to start going a new direction with a new coach. Cam to the Chargers, I like that. I like that too. That's a complete scenery change.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Moving on. Staying in that NFC South. It just got interesting. Real interesting.
This changed a whole lot of things right here.
He's got players calling him that want to play for the Buccaneers. They don't even have to recruit no more. It's just natural. Domino effect.
But, Kev, this is all I'm going to say about him and a Drew Brees. They one hit away from it being all over, bro.
Oh, he going to the right team to get one hit away.
Exactly. So, I'm like, man, I'm not going to get too excited about this because Jameis wasn't back there just sitting back there throwing interceptions. He was getting hit throwing interceptions.
Yeah. I mean,
I don't know how Tom Brady, I mean, we'll have to see, bro. I mean, he got the weapons, but he one hit away and more than any other quarterback because he's older. And if they get that one good hit, he done for the rest of the game. It's over.
Oh, yeah, they coming. And he got some dogs coming from him. New Orleans. Who's on our schedules this year? We got to play the Raiders. So we playing the AFC West.
That's
so
right.
And all them dogs from the West. So Oakland, Kansas City, Denver, and the Chargers, right? Yeah.
Right.
They're going to have to work. Yeah, well, come on in, David. We ain't never heard nothing from an Eagles fan on our show. In our chat group, we do. But, hey, bring the Eagles. I think Tom's going to bring he's probably going to bring order. You know what I mean? People going to feel a little bit more to do their job because of his status. I mean, 6 rings is a lot. We about to find out, is it him or Belichick was the mastermind? He's got a
No, we're not, bro.
You don't think?
Because this ain't the same Tom Brady. Tom Brady arm is doo-doo, brother. He got the Drew Brees arm, that flutter, man. It's father time.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't throw the ball for so long before you're gonna lose strength. And he showed me last year he don't have the same strength he had, man.
Yeah.
It's you're gonna see, brother. I'm saying hold your horses on Tom Brady. It sounds good because it's Tom Brady.
But listen at this. So before Tom Brady announced that he was going to relieve the Patriots and the word came out it was going to be the Bucks, they were 40-1 to win the Super Bowl. Still 22-1 with him at the helm winning the Super Bowl. You taking that bet? Because if not, we get on the phone with LaShawn right now. We can hit him up. Hey.
That's a long shot. That's a long shot, brother, because I don't know, man. I'm just
Bruce Arians,
Tom Brady.
But Bruce Arians is the quarterback for Roethlisberger. I mean, it's a lot.
That's a lot of throwing for a 43-year-old, brother. That's a lot of throwing.
He got some.
The arm gonna get tired. All right.
Belichick.
You telling me you
go ahead.
You can go out there and shoot the same number of jumpers you did when you was 29 that you could do right now?
Nah, I can give him a strong. If Coach put me in the game and said, "Coach, I got 12 minutes for you," that's it.
There it is, and that's what I'm saying.
Coach, I'm gonna get you 2 assists, 3 rebounds, and I might get 1 backdoor cut because I'm trying to preserve my Achilles tendon.
What Tom Brady is missing is that running game to offset the passing game because he's not going to be able to throw 40 and 50 times every week, bro. It's just his body not going to be able to hold up to do that, man.
And Jameis was throwing that thing.
Yeah, bro.
So
I mean, he gonna get he gonna get attempts, but I'm just saying the same Tom Brady we know is not gonna be the same Tom Brady we see. I think this year.
Yeah, definitely.
You know?
So Theo just said on the chat that they need a running back. If they get a good running back, they may be good. I mean, I think
That's
Ronald
right.
Jones is good.
I agree.
Don't you think he's good?
In spurts. In some games, it's hard for him to get going. That's why the other guy would get in and run the ball. He wasn't consistently being fed the ball. You don't have a feature back.
Yeah.
They need a feature back for Tom Brady.
So Gurley? No, he's not the one for him.
I mean, I think it's gonna come down to money, man. Who gonna pay him?
Yeah.
You know?
That's true.
Gurley still think he good. It ain't like Gurley's doo-doo. It's just they Rams couldn't afford him.
Yeah, but they got the wide receivers. They got the wide receivers, and they shouldn't have traded Goodwin. I would never traded him. He was a star in the making. I would have got rid of Mike before him.
Wait, they got rid of Godwin?
No, I thought that's who they did. That who they? Oh no, I don't know. I don't know. I might be misquoting it. Maybe
I ain't heard that one.
Yeah, maybe they still got him. But either way, they got a ton of weapons though. Ton of weapons.
Yeah. It should be fun to watch as long as Tom is able to do it, brother.
Hey, it is what it is. It is what it is.
But Father Time is undefeated.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Lot of transactions. I wish I can go through all of them. Just going to the top ones. The one I do like, I'm glad Amari got his money. He didn't really get all as much as he could probably, but I think he's looking at the situation. Good team. I'd rather be there than dysfunctional Washington, even though they got Ron Rivera up there trying to clean up the culture. But Dak got the franchise tag. So, hindsight, if you go back and who you going to pay first, Dak, the running back, or Cooper? What's my running back name? I can't think of his name right now. Ezekiel
Elliott.
What was your order to pay everybody?
That's a tough call. I think Zeke make the team go.
But they stopped running. I mean, they don't run like that at the end of the year.
And that's why they lost.
Yeah.
That Zeke make the team go. I think I would have to go with him first. Second, I probably have to get Dak signed, and then I would have got Cooper signed.
Yeah.
That's what I would have done.
So, you mean second would have been Dak?
Yep.
So you would have been run, pass. Okay. Receiver at least.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, especially now that you know that he took a lesser amount. Like, well, hell, we could have paid Dak first and then paid you later.
Right.
But you know, they can't show
and I really don't like how they doing with Dak, man. I mean, this
he
guy
did everything he's supposed to do, bro. He did everything.
And y'all gonna hold. I was like, man.
Meanwhile,
Jerry, it's gonna cost y'all next year.
It's gonna cost.
That's all I know.
Break the bank, Dak.
Yep.
Get your money.
Yep.
Just touching on so many other things. What do you think about Nick Foles to the Bears?
Everybody dreaming of magic. That's all I gotta say. They dreaming of the Foles magic.
And he ain't
you saw what happened in
believing
Jacksonville.
Hey, and he ain't mad at you believe in him. Believe in him.
Keep believing. So I get these checks.
Yes, sir.
I think the Bears are just, once again, they gave up a 4th round pick, so I guess that ain't bad, but they got to pay the salary. I'm like, come on, Bears.
Yeah. They got to pay the salary. That wasn't – I don't know. Do you think they should have went to the draft for another quarterback or get a veteran up there, push Trubisky, and go from there?
I would have got Cam before I got
That's what I'm saying. Why would they not get Cam? Theo, you out there. Why did y'all not get Cam? I see you saying bear down and all that, but why did y'all get Foles? Well, I guess he is. I guess he fits it. I mean, if you want a game manager.
A good fit for what?
What's the good fit?
He can't run away.
Yeah.
Right.
The
Bears' line sucked. Trubisky was running for like hell.
Running for his life. He got the DN from Dallas. Who was that? Who was the DN that they got from Dallas?
They got I wrote it down here. Hold on.
Let's see. NFL transactions.
They got rid of Floyd and picked up Quinn.
Theo said they didn't get Cam because he's black.
Oh, man. That's messed up, dog.
Said that ain't happening in Chicago, huh? You can shoot that basketball. You ain't running that team. But, oh, that's right. I think Nagy coached him, right? Is that what it was? Did he coach him back in somewhere else? Maybe. I can't remember.
Who cares, man? He sucked. I mean, come on.
Right. What do you think about them cutting Leonard Floyd and him getting picked up?
I think that was money. I think that was money on that.
Because he was a dog before he got hurt.
Yeah, I think it was money.
Nick does have a quick release. Too. That's right. Nagy came from Philadelphia. Thank you, David. I'm reminded what you said earlier. What is? I can't think of the name of the dude right now, but Nagy was the quarterback up there in Philadelphia, so maybe that's why he'll fit. So maybe that's why they made the move. That makes sense. I got it. I'll go with that. Yeah, Skylar, you're a little late on the
coronavirus
plug. We did that as soon as we got on. So yes, we did it.
Breaking news.
Yeah. Hey, breaking news. That. You got anything? I mean, I don't know what else to do. I mean, is anybody?
Oh man, I got a few more trades I wanted to talk about.
Okay.
So the Rams picked up Leonard Floyd to kind of replace Dante Fowler for going to the Falcons. Now the Saints gonna bring back Malcolm Jenkins. He's 32 years old, but they trying to relive that magic. So they bringing him back, but they bringing Malcolm Jenkins back.
Did Floyd go to Kansas City or he went to the Rams?
Rams.
Okay.
He went to the Rams.
All right.
We got another thing I want to talk about. So Kiki Alonso, the linebacker, he tore his ACL last year. Mm-hmm. The Saints, he took less money to stay with the Saints, man. I don't understand these guys, man. You better get your money.
Maybe they just that's who knows about me. So I'm hurt. I'm coming off an injury. Maybe I can try again after someone that knows about me, knows about my work ethic. That's how I always feel when a dude does that.
Randall Cobb went to the Texans. Stephon Diggs went to Buffalo.
I am going crazy. Oh, my God. Hopkins. What?
And D-Hop. Yeah.
What? I can't believe I left that slide off. What do you think happened there?
Something real personal happened, brother. Something real personal happened.
So you believe Michael Irvin?
I do. It was something real personal, man, for them to give up him to take an injured player, David Johnson, and give up a draft pick. I'm like, come on, bro. No, man.
That's crazy.
That was something personal, man.
O'Brien just signed his death certificate, though. For his coaching as a head coach of the Texans, though. I think he put it on the wall.
You're right about that.
Like,
if I was Deshaun, I'd be looking at another team. I'm like, I'm finna go.
I'll take him back at home.
Yes, sir.
I'll take him in the dome.
Falcons Super Bowl contenders, right there.
So Randall Cobb will often hurt Fuller.
Right.
All their tight ends get concussions every year. The whole team be wiped out with concussions. Every cornerback gets a hamstring. Man, O'Brien, all you had was D-Hop, man. He played 3 years unhurt.
Right.
You know what I mean? Top 3 outside receiver. Probably had one of the highest average yards per catch. I mean,
it was terrible.
Yeah. What do you think about the fact that he said, "Yeah, I don't like your baby mamas hanging around there"? I mean, I wouldn't want him around there like that either because it's work. But at the same time, you can't say that to him, man. You can't say that because the player gonna be there longer than you, coach. Just saying. I'm just reminding.
Right. Yeah, you can't be disrespectful like that, man.
Nah, you can't. And I guess he said ass for out, and he took the high road, saying like, "Oh, I had a great time in Texas, but hey, man, I'm going to the Cardinals." Cliff got a plenty passes to go around out there.
Kyler Murray eyes just lit up.
Oh man, I saw his Twitter feed. He said, "Let's get it."
Let's get it.
Because they got plenty passes Plenty
Boy.
passes. All right, what else? What's on your
What
list?
you got to think about Stephon Diggs to Buffalo for draft picks?
Hey man, you left Kirk Cousins to go to Buffalo.
Buffalo.
I mean, you're gonna have somebody's gonna win the multi-millionaire maker on DraftKings this year because they decide they're gonna put Stephon Diggs, who's about $3,800, and he gonna have like a 3-touchdown day.
Yep.
That's your life now.
Yeah, man.
DraftKings, like cheap option.
That's it.
That's terrible, man. He wanted out that bad.
Yeah, man. He felt like he was the number one receiver, and Thielen was getting all the shine, so he want to be number one. He want to be the man.
Theo just said Buffalo does not throw the ball in December because it's too damn cold.
That's true.
And
That's true.
Who want to run around? That's too much. I don't know. I think he could have.
Get what you asked for.
He should have went down to Miami, man. Everybody want to get to Miami now. They looking a little hot too. They're making some good moves. They got the cornerbacks sold up. I don't know about Jordan Howard, but maybe they're looking for another running back. Quarterback, you know who they probably going to take? Either the Oregon guy or Tua, right?
Right.
So they're on the up and up. Hey, I'd rather lose in the warmth than the cold.
No, that's real.
Because
so what you think about Phillip Rivers to the Colts?
I thought he was going to be the Buccaneers guy because he had moved his family down to the Panhandle, but I realized now that was, I think, a family member was living down there, like a mom, so he wanted to be closer to him. But I mean, that's a good defense. Jacoby didn't pan out. I mean, I don't know if the injury hurt him or affected him, but he was good in the beginning, but toward the end they needed a little bit more push. But I mean, this is a different guy. He's not scared to throw it at all.
Well, I'll tell you about these teams, man. What I'm noticing in this free agency is almost like, when these players get toward the end of their career and you still remember them for the players that they were instead of for the players who they are. And I'm looking at Phillip Rivers, and you and I both watched them games. And Phillip Rivers, he barely got enough to dink and dunk, brother.
Yeah. I always thought he had a weak arm, but, I mean, he got it out there. So David Johnson says Frank Wright used to coach Rivers when he was at the Chargers. So, hey.
He ain't the same Phillip.
Hey, man, just like these coachings, man. All these coaches get all these jobs because of this coaching tree. I guess the same thing go with these quarterbacks. Thank you for the insight, David. We need to have you on as our backdoor man, giving us well, what's going on? Why they like him? What's going on? What else you got, Marcus? Throw another one out there.
The Titans took a chance on Vic Beasley. They picked him up.
What you think?
Man, I think
Vic
Beasley
run himself out the damn play, man.
But I don't know. If he get in the right system, he might do something.
So what you gonna do? Make him an outside linebacker, or you gonna keep him at DN?
I think you got to make him a DN. He's too big to be an outside linebacker. He can't cover.
Yeah.
Kamara get him every day on that one.
All right, he sure will.
What you think about Mariota to the Raiders?
I mean, that's not ground moving at all. We don't even know who he is no more. Maybe he's going to get back to his former self. He need to just run the ball when it's time to run the ball instead of trying to be a pocket passer. He need to be like Rich Gannon. Remember how when Rich Gannon, it'd be like big, and he'll run, and he just, remember 20 straight passes one time completed? Remember he was like 20 for 20 or 22 for 22? That's good. And plus, the Raiders fans are, Latino guys. I'm sure they have a lot of Hawaiian guys, Samoan guys that are out there. That's good for the team too, man. Just a new move. You getting your people. You want them to drive out to Oakland from Oakland to come see the team. I think that's a good pickup. He's mobile. You got to have mobility now, and we don't. His arm strength is what we need to know because we don't. You don't see him no more. He's not even anything like the Heisman Mariota we knew. We don't know.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if they got him for cheap, I guess that's good. Create competition with him and David Carr. I like it. I mean, and he's going to a quarterback's coach, so maybe he can fix what's broken.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. He might get a chance to do his thing.
I mean, he is a champ, champion coach. Thank you, Tony Dungy. Is that wrong to say that?
But yeah, that's no.
Uh,
I think that's all. That's all I got as far as the big hitters, man. I'm excited about this draft with no fans. I wonder if the commissioner gonna dap up every player. He gonna
give him a hug.
give him the corona bump. Give him the corona bump.
Yeah, I got me some
Yeah.
N95 masks that my father-in-law sent to me. They
Okay.
so I said the hospital they not locking
I got
all
a
that stuff
pepper.
up, you know. So you guys, anything got to say? Anything else, Marcus, on your list? What you got to do for the
Look,
rest of the
man.
week? What you got this weekend?
Man, I'm gonna be corona time in the house
You gonna have some Corona?
watching Narcos. No, watching Narcos.
You know what's so crazy? We didn't get a beer, and we can blame it on you couldn't go social interact with people. And,
Yeah, man.
Yeah, so no beer. But I do got some hard seltzer in the garage.
Truly,
I got me some hard seltzer.
I got some champagne and orange juice. I'm gonna make some mimosas.
Mimosas,
tonight, I
and I'm
guess.
gonna make breakfast at night and drink mimosas. What's up with that?
Oh man, you talking
Remember when
about?
your grandma used to make, or mama used to make breakfast at night? Man, well, we don't have
Yes,
nothing
sir.
to eat. We
I got
about to eat
I got a whole cow over here. I got a whole pig over here. I got today, man.
some- What?
Freezer full of bacon and sausage, dog. I need to come hook you up.
Wait, you got it from the meat man?
Hey, man, I got it. Yeah, man, you got it from the meat, man. Plenty of meat, dog. Plenty of meat over here.
Not the meat
I
man.
said, no,
That's
case
good.
up.
Yeah, man, I've been out here trying to learn how to. I'm doing a dry brine on a salmon now. We're gonna smoke it at 200 degrees tomorrow. Trying to imitate what they do at Houston's smoked salmon appetizer. So I'm gonna let you know how it
Yeah.
turned out. I might film it, let y'all see.
Yeah, you let us know about
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
So,
I'm gonna fire up the barbecue grill and cook just hamburgers and hot dogs, regular style. Okay.
nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. So if that's all you got, sorry, we have nothing
All right,
else to
man.
talk about, y'all. But
Y'all,
it is good to get
we'll be
y'all
back to entertain y'all, man.
respect what the rules are. Stay away from people. Go out only if you need to. Spend time with your folks.
Wash your hands.
Learn
wash your hands.
something. I don't know. Learn something new. Use this time to learn something new. And keep your hands clean, just like Marcus said. Bright Idea Sports. I'm out.
Peace.
All right.